And we are back. Clean Slate Janitorial is not your average cleaning service. It's a company that's born out of passion for maintaining pristine environments and a commitment to providing exceptional services. Joining us now is the owner of Clean Slate Janitorial, Adon, and we thank you so much for being with us, Dawn.
Thank you for having me.
And when we talk about a company that is, you're engaged in cleaning services, but it's so much more for you than just a company that's about cleaning services. You're an entrepreneur at heart.
Yes, I am. We're passionate about our business.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when we talk about being passionate about the business, obviously you're commercial as well as residential.
Yes, we are located in the Bronx, and we specialize in cleaning for commercial and residential properties.
And when we talk about being connected with commercial residential properties, a lot of people are looking these days. Are you finding anything in specific by way of client demands?
Yes, there is a lot of demand for commercial cleaning as well as residential. So right now we're doing several projects for residential and commercial. There's the demand. People are busy. They, you have various professions like nurses, doctors, teachers, all the professions. And people are on the run.
Yeah.
So it was born out of providing a clean, comfortable environment for persons.
And for a lot of people too, it's also that time right after COVID where we understand sanitization being huge and cleaning being huge. What were you able to discover coming out of COVID in terms of what people wanted?
Yes, out of COVID, first of all, my business started in 2020 during the pandemic. Yes, I was working part-time or working full-time home. And it was the opportune time for me to start my cleaning business. And persons are calling, persons are saying, yes, we want cleaning. My space needs to be clean, to be sanitized. So definitely, after the pandemic, the demand has risen.
Yeah. And you have a personal connection when it comes to cleaning.
Definitely. Based on my background growing up, my parents usually say, make sure your environment is clean. We had to scrub those floors and the place had to be pristine. So that connection, that personal connection, on that premise, I always wanted to own my own cleaning company, and I never stopped.
Yeah. And we were talking a little bit off camera about how you are at MWBE too, and even though you started in 2020, you are an official MWBE, and we know that for people who try to do this, that doesn't always happen as fast, but what's it mean for you to be MWBE right now, which is what? Further, let's tell people what MWBE is.
Well, MWBE, the acronym stands for Minority Woman-Owned Business Enterprise. And this affords us the opportunity and privilege to receive contracts from the government. So here we can meet other small business owners in the same field and otherwise, and network. So it's truly a privilege. And it took me about a month to upload all my documents and get certified. People were surprised, but I was on it. I was determined to get the certification.
And now that you have it, what does it mean to you to have to go through this process and then at the same time say, I got it now?
I got it now, yes. And I'm hoping to receive contracts very soon. I'm leading up to that.
And for your clients, obviously, it's also an opportunity for you to connect with them. Relationships are very important in this business. Talk to us a little bit about the relationship component, because I think everybody thinks that when it comes to business, it's just, it's pretty cut and dry. But no, there's a lot that goes in the middle, and that relationship component is huge.
Very important. Relationships are everything. So we ensure that our clients are, they depend on us for reliability, efficiency, and quality service. Our business is built on trustworthiness. So although I'm the business owner, I ensure that on many occasions, I am on site, to inspect the work done by my staff, and also to meet and greet our clients. We have an excellent, very good relationship with clients. They call us, they do reviews on our website, and it's excellent.
Yeah. So give me a typical day for some of your business. What's it like, and give us what does the calendar look like?
Oh, on a typical day, there are lows and highs. Some days we'll have 3 clients, some days 5. Remember, we're still building and growing.
Right.
So we go through typically. Sometimes it's 1 commercial property, 2 residential, and we actually execute and do an excellent job.
Yeah. What's the challenge, if you could say, of being an entrepreneur, starting a business right now, and really keeping it going? What's the biggest challenge for you?
The challenge could be equipment, purchasing equipment and having somewhere to store that equipment, those equipment. So what we do, we mainly rent equipment, and it's not a problem at all, but that could be a challenge. We're planning now to purchase equipment as we grow, but that is in the making.
And so talk to me about the future. What does the future hold for you?
The future holds for me is to become one of the greatest and biggest company in New York State. Slate Janitorial LLC is doing very well at this moment, and we decided to get several city contracts and work all around and extend our business. It's looking great so far.
How'd you come up with the name Clean Slate?
Clean Slate Janitorial came from my 2 children. When in the pandemic we were saying which name to give this company. My 2 children, Carrie and Siobhan, and they said, Mom, Clean Slate, come with it. And I said, oh, Clean Slate Janitorial LLC. So all 3 of us, we came up with that name, thanks to them.
Yeah, gotta be a good feeling there.
Yes.
And so for you, how long have you been this entrepreneur, and how long have you been doing your own thing?
Well, to be honest, I've always been an entrepreneur. I've sold Mary Kay products, Mary Kay cosmetics. I've always been trying to do something for myself, but for this business started in 2020, this cleaning business as an entrepreneur. It started in 2020. Amazing. But I'm an entrepreneur at heart.
Right. And for cleaning, we know that many times residential, a lot of challenges these days in residential housing. Talk to me about the residential market right now. Is it open, and is there a lot of opportunity for people to do residential work?
There's a lot of opportunities there because, as I said before, persons are on the run. These various professions keep people really busy. So I'm getting a lot of calls for this. I have carpet, how much does it charge? I have tile, I have this type of rug. So the market is there, it is open.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so for people who want to get connected to your service, what do they go about doing?
Oh, please feel free to send us an email or visit our website, which is csjanitors.com.
csjanitors.com.
Yes.
And 2024 is looking uphill for you.
Very much. And you can call me too, as my name is Adon, as you said, 646-318-2494.
Well, Dawn, I want to thank you so much for coming and being with us.
Thank you for having me.
It's certainly great having you here, the owner of Clean Slate Janitorial, and some great things happening in 2024. Thank you for taking the time and coming and hanging out with us.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
All righty.
Okay.
Well, if you want more information, do me a favor, visit the website at csjanitors.com.